Okay, next, there are three types of linked list. Okay, kita ada singly linked list, doubly linked list, and also circularly linked list. Okay, so look at the first types of linked list. Okay, linked list means that each element is contained in an object called an entry object that also include a reference called a link that holds the next element in the list. Okay, so what is linked list? Linked list ni adalah, okay, so kita satu node ni, untuk satu node ni, kita represent dia sebagai satu objek. Okay, kalau contohnya, let's say we have object Okay, so let's say we have student object. Okay, let's say previously kita tahu, so this one you want to represent an object student, but once we want to keep the data in our computer memory, we need to take this object and put into our node, and this node itself becoming as our object. Okay, kalau sebelum ni this is our actual object kan, so bila kita masukkan data into our memory means that we need to insert the data into this node. Okay, so this one, student will be located inside this node, then this node itself becoming as our object. Okay, so as I mentioned just now, apa yang akan ada di dalam ni, so this student itself is our actual data. Another part inside this, we also have a reference or the address to the next pointer. To the next node. Dia akan simpan address kawan ni. So this one. So in this case, okay, in reality, once we look at our computer memory, there is no this link lah. Okay, this is what we call it as the logical view of our computer memory. So macam mana kita nak gambarkan this node is pointed to this node, so menggunakan link ni. Okay, link ni menunjukkan dekat dalam node ni dia simpan address this node. Okay, that one is singly linked list. Okay, this one the how the data inside this inside the node itself, as I mentioned just now. Inside the node itself, we got data. This one is our node. This one is data inside. Let's say we have the object of the student itself. Okay, dia duduk kat sini lah. Another part in our node is our address to the next node. Okay, we want to show that, ni tak ada apa lah. We want to show that ini data dia simpan string. Okay, string which is to the name, for example, nama dia Tom. Okay, the next part in this node is the address of the next node. So dia simpan address this node. Okay, that's why dia point ke sini lah. Okay, same goes to the second node. Second node, which is we have the actual data, which is Dick, and also the address to the next node. Okay, same to the next third nodes. Okay, the actual data is Harry, then the next node, and also the address to the next node. Okay, until the end lah. Okay, so what happened once we want to insert another new node into our computer memory? So just now we have Tom, Dick, Harry. So let's say this Harry is pointed to Sam. So what happened? We want to insert another new node into our computer memory, and this one is our new node, which is the data inside this is Bob. So what will happen? So instead of kita point from this Harry node to this Sam, we just need to change. Okay, so yang color grey ni, which just means that yang original link dia, original address that we just pointed, but after that we change the address that we keep inside this Harry punya note ni. So daripada kita simpan note ni, kita pun ubah, we keep the address of Bob punya note. Okay, means that this snack will be pointed to this note, then this next ni dekat new note ni akan point to Sam. So automatically it means that we just inserted a new note between Harry and Sam. Okay, so this note actually can be located anywhere in our computer memory. Let's say this screen, the computer screen is our computer memory lah. So in this case, it means that you can insert this note. Let's say you don't want to put the Bob note here, so you want to put it here, it's okay. So what we need to do is yang ni kita pergi je lah kat sini. So this one will be pointed to this. Okay, so the location note itself can be located anywhere. Okay, same goes here. Once we want to remove our data, what will happen is, okay, let's say we want to remove this dict, right? We want to remove this dict. Okay, instead of we point this Tom node to the dict node, so we change it to kita ubah dia kepada, we point it to Harry. Ubah dia tu means that kita ubah address yang kita simpan dalam ni, no more the address of dict lah. So kita ubah dia kepada address Harry. Okay, so automatically bila tak ada siapa-siapa yang point to this dict, it means that it is deleted. Okay, bila dia delete, dia akan pergi masuk ke dalam garbage, computer punya garbage lah. Okay. Okay, next we have doubly linked list. Doubly means that double. Okay, dua. Okay, if each object also includes a link to the entry object that holds the previous element in the list, we have a doubly linked list. Okay, what is the difference between singly and linked list? Dekat singly linked list, kita ada actual data, kita ada simpan address to the next node. Okay, kalau doubly, dia tambah lagi address, kita simpan address to the previous node. Okay, that's why we call it doubly. Dia simpan dua address kat situ. Satu address to the next node, satu lagi address to the previous node. Okay. If you can see here, okay. Okay, so we can see here is kalau dekat singly tadi we only have the actual data and also address to the next node. Okay, but for this doubly dia ada satu portion lagi. This one is dia simpan address to the previous node. So what will happen is dekat sini dia akan simpan kat dalam ni, and this one, another one dia akan simpan address this one. Okay, so dia agak ni lah sikit, what we call it as macam messy lah sikit dia punya link. Once you want to draw it, so the links, the diagram will be more messy because we got many links that we need to put in our diagram. Okay, this one the example, it's looks like difficult. But basically, we just need to understand the concept of doubly linked list itself. Okay, let's say, okay, step 1, insert Sharon. Okay, this one is Harry and also Sam. We want to insert Sharon between these two. Okay, what happened? Okay, so kalau sebelum ni, next, you can see that next is pointed to Sam node, and also this previous for this Sam node is pointed to Harry. Sebab tu kan dia panggil doubly, dia ada next and previous. Okay, next yang Sam ni is null because this Sam node is last one, so this node will be pointed to null, macam tu lah. Okay, So instead of, once we want to insert Sharon between these Harry and also Sam, what we need to do is we change the next node. Okay, the next node for this, what we call this, the next node for this Sharon will be pointed to Sam, and this previous for this Sharon, our new node will be pointed to Harry. So automatically this one will be removed. So means that ini akan jadi our new node that has been inserted between this Harry and also Sam. Same goes here once you want to delete Sharon. Okay. Okay, this one is not deleting. After insert Sharon, this one is this one lah. Same goes here. Okay. So look at here. Okay, this is yang grey ni dah tak ada lah kan. So next will be pointed. Okay, this one is previous Sharon tadi will be pointed to Harry. So next yang Harry ni will be pointed to Sharon. Okay. So previous for this Sam ni will be pointed to Sharon. So automatically this Sharon will be inserted between Harry and also Sam. Okay, removing. Same goes to once we want to remove the data. So we just need to update the link. Okay, so right now removing Harry. Which one is, okay, this one is Harry. We want to remove Harry. We want to remove Harry. Okay, so what we need to do is date node will be point date node ni dia point to Harry. Okay, so daripada sini yang grey ni means that kita yang asal. So means that kita buatlah node baru yang mana this one dia point to date node will be pointed to Sharon, and then the previous one okay will be pointed to date. Okay, yang asal yang grey ni. Okay, yang grey ni yang asal tadi dia point ke Harry. So there is no one no other node that pointed to Harry. It means that dia tu deleted. Okay. Next one is circularly linked list. Circularly linked list. Circular means that dia pusing dalam circular yang sama dalam node dalam diagram yang itulah, means that dia tak ada null, dia tak ada end node. Okay, so we can see that here this one point we still have this doubly here, means that we have inside that node kita ada point to the next and also point to the previous. Okay, sampai ke last ni, supposedly last node will be pointed to null, right? But for this circularly linked list is the last one will be pointed back to the first node. Okay, itu beza circular. Sebab itulah kita panggil dia circular, sebab dia pusing-pusing macam tu. Okay, but don't worry, we do not go detail for, we are not going describe detail for this circularly. So we just need to know that for the implementation for singly. Okay.